coming up this week, Final X in Lincoln, Nebraska on Saturday. It seems like there's this perfect storm brewing. You'll be coaching Thomas Gilman at 57 kilograms, and he's going up against Daton Fix, who wrestles at Oklahoma State. So you're kind of, I'm assuming, across the mat, possibly coaching him is going to be some of your relatives.
Yeah, it's gonna be my brother, most likely. Maybe my uncle, or most likely Dayton's dad. And Brands and me in the corner. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be Thomas Gilman and Daton Fix. We've done that. We've done the work. We're prepared to go to war. They're prepared, and let's go. Let's scrap. I mean, we're ready to go. I wish it was right now at 3:00 at practice.
Yeah.
So we're counting the minutes. We're staying calm, collective, and getting ready to go to battle. And we feel really good about it. I'm sure they feel really good about it, as well as the other 9 spots on the line in the next couple of weeks for these U.S. Skies. And we'll find out who's the better man. But we're feeling extremely confident. It's just time to go. We've done that. We've put in the time. Gilman's a freaking warrior, and he's going to take this dude out.
Right on, man. Hey, how do you, a guy like Gilman, he's real strong mindset, and how is you a coach at the Hawkeye Wrestling Club? How do you work on his mindset, and what are some techniques or things you do to kind of help him, be in that strong mind?
I mean, at this level, it's always, he has such a good base before, obviously, I ever even got here with his mentors of Tom and Terry. His style is similar. His mindset is similar. Again, for me, it's more just, like I said, growth as a person is just doing your part to help guys as much as you can, whether that be 5%, a 5% increase, or a 50% increase. And, technically, constantly trying to evolve from competition to competition, mentally being extremely tough and stable. And at the same time, when you're wrestling the best in the world, constantly having perspective. The reality of this is everyone wants to talk about, this kid being young and Gilman being a returning silver medalist. Gilman's been on the international scene for 11 months. This kid's been on the international scene for 4 months, and he's been brought up through the USA system for 5 years, very similar to Spencer Lee. So
yeah.
These guys are young. They're both young. Their age difference might be a little bit different, but when it comes down to growth, I mean, Gilman's just getting started. Gilman is just getting started. He's 11 months into his international career. He's a world medalist. He's wrestled, he's had some losses this year, but those are all losses that will be turned around. And those guys are number 1 in the world, number 2 in the world, number 5 in the world, or something like that. They're the top guys, and it's just a millisecond or a little situation here or there, and he's undefeated. So he's young, and he just got to keep doing what he's doing, man. He puts in the work, and he keeps growing technically, he keeps growing mentally. He has great perspective. Heck, he handles those losses friggin' better than I handle the losses. So he moves forward right away. He knows what he has to, the mistakes, and he's a smart kid. He's all in. I mean,
awesome.
He's all into being a professional in every aspect of the game. And if, as a coach or for any program, they would do anything in their power to have 40 Thomas Gilmans. I mean, it's easy when you have guys like him, but it's not easy being the best on the planet at anything. And he's just got to keep doing what he's doing, making progress. He's 11 months in. Going into this competition, this will be his 1-year mark on the senior level.